everyone, and welcome to my very first video. My name is Kiana, and today I'll be doing a pick a card reading for your mid-2020 romance. It's really just to see where you are romantically, kind of gather your thoughts and center yourself, just to give you some advice on what you should do and maybe tell you who you were going to meet or who you might meet. So if you'd like, we can go ahead and get started. This is pile number 1, pile number 2, number 3, and pile number 4. Okay, you guys? Also, just a little quick warning in advance. My downstairs neighbors are being quite rude and making some really loud banging noises, so you may hear that through the duration of the video. You also may hear a lawnmower once in a while. I'm trying to keep it as quiet as possible, maybe edit out a few flaws, but for the most part it's going to be background noise. So please bear with me. I hate it. I know it's not going to be ideal. Also, if you'd like, you can go ahead and follow me on Instagram. I'm doing some really cool things over there. I kind of update you whenever I'm going to post or whatever is going on. I might even do daily readings. I also have a website, divinateintuitively.com. I give private readings for prices. Go ahead and check that. If you feel like some of this resonated, but not all of it did, since it is a general reading, but you want something deeper, more heartfelt and in-depth, personal one-on-one, I also give those as well. So without further ado, let's get started and on to our video. Alright, welcome pile number 1 to your mid-2020 romance reading. Let's get started. Let's not waste any time, okay? So first, I want to show you that I have the 4 of Cups, the 9 of Swords, 5 of Pentacles, 2 of Wands, and the 4 of Wands. And as for your Romance Angel card, we have new love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. So let's see what we have. Starting with the 4 of Cups, I kind of want to point out that the 4 of Cups is a card of being stubborn. I don't know if they've told you that you're being stubborn, if somebody has told you you're a stubborn person sometimes, you have a stubborn personality, or this could be the person you're supposed to be with. But most of this is for you. I believe you are really focusing on waiting for the big picture to come your way, and you're missing out on these little things that are pointing to the big picture. You are sitting here, you're like, ugh, really? When is, life just going to hurry up and make the lemonade? When in fact you have all of these lemons right here that you have to make it yourself. Sometimes we're stubborn and we don't want to. Sometimes it's like, man, I've waited so long. Why can't I just have it already? Then we have the 9 of Swords. The 9 of Swords is, you've gone through some really hard times. I can tell. It's really feels despair. Like you feel so heartbroken. You feel so down. Like you can't get away from your nightmares. Like whenever you wake up, they're still there. But I just want you to remember in the time of 9 of Swords that this is in fact just a nightmare. You get past them, you wake up, you are not in this state forever. Then we have the 5 of Pentacles. The 5 of Pentacles, it's also a card of despair. It's a card of feeling left out, locked out, as if no matter how hard you try, you just can't get into the door. There's something blocking you, whether it's something such as your size, something such as, something you can't, it's just something you can't do. It's something physically that you find hard to do. But I want to remind you that even in the 5 of Pentacles, even feeling like locked out, even feeling cold and sick and just down, that there is always a way out. You just are focusing on the fact that you are just so small. And this thing is just so big. But even there is a key in the corner that you have to unlock this door. You just yourself have to overcome this feeling of being overwhelmed and unable to do it. Then we have the 2 of Wands. This is making a choice. Whether this choice is of traveling and leaving and going and living your life, or staying and being who you want to be in a place where you haven't always felt accepted. We have the 4 of Wands. This is celebrations, good times, and enjoying the people around you. Sometimes this is like a marriage, a wedding ceremony, but more times than not, it's the card of being happy, even if it's only for a moment. This brings us to your new love. Let's wrap it all together. I believe that you are in a state of heartbreak and hurt, that you've been hurt, that you are right now in a state of really just living in that pain. You are living in the fact that you think nothing is going to get better, nothing is going to go your way, nothing is going to, fix this, how you feel. But I think this Two of Wands represents getting out, leaving it and making the choice. Whether that's getting out physically or getting out mentally, you need to leave this state of mind. You need to leave this mindset of being stubborn and not trying to help yourself. Because unless you get out of this, unless you realize, oh, this right here is not helping me, and you need to move on, you need to go forward, and you need to find happiness. I believe you could find happiness with this person who is coming into your life. There's somebody coming into your life that's going to help bring happiness to you. But you need to first help yourself. You need to bring yourself out of these really crappy situations and crappy mindsets so you can yourself get out and be happy. This new love, it says that a new person has stirred your romantic feelings. If you are feeling like somebody in your life is coming to you and has made you feel so good, even though you are in this state, this is somebody who is good for you. If you've been talking to somebody, or if you are in the process of getting to know somebody on a deeper level, this person is good for you. This person is helping to bring you out of this and into this. Think more about what's going to happen to the future after you get out of this, right? Can you imagine you're waking up in the night? You're no longer having like these sleepless, tireless nights, this heartbreak, this feeling of being left out. All of your friends around you are with you, not against you. The people in your life love you, and they're here to help make you happy. Do not feel like you're the only one going through this, because once you wake up from a nightmare, it is over. It is over. You can no longer sit here and cry about it. And that is what this whole thing wants you to know. Just get out. Put yourself out there. Travel. Do something. Get out of this mindset. Maybe start looking at things differently, because you have that ability to get yourself out of this. Start looking at the little things that life is throwing at you as if they are a part of the puzzle pieces. How are you going to... You don't just get the puzzle done. The puzzle doesn't come to you made. You have to put it together. So pile number one for you, I really want you to focus for the rest of 2020, bringing in this new love, but also bringing in this love for yourself and forgetting this pain and this hurt. Moving on, have some fun. You can have fun. You will have fun. You will be happy at last. But you need to stop focusing on this. This is not good for you, pile number one. So pile number one, that is all I have for you today. I really hope some of it resonated. If it did, you can go ahead and give this a big thumbs up. Also, subscribe for more. Go ahead and follow me on Instagram. The links are down below in the description. I really, really am happy that you guys got to hear this today. Thank you so much, pile number one, and I can't wait to see you again. Bye-bye. Hi, welcome, pile number two, to your mid-2020 romance reading. Let's get started. Why waste some time, huh? First, I want to show you that we have the Seven of Swords, Six of Wands, Two of Cups, the Empress, Temperance, and for your romance angel card, we have Soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. So, let's start, because we can't really get any more plain than that, right? So like I said in the beginning, this is really just a glimpse of what can happen and where you are right now in the middle of 2020 and for the rest of the year. So the Seven of Swords, I take, this is something that you have been, that this is something that needs to be done. You know, this is somebody who in your life, you either are ready to get this done. You know, this is a plan. This is something strategic that you have done. This is somebody, I should say, really strategic, really knows what they want, kind of knows that they have a plan, knows how to get it done, executing that to the letter. Very stealthy. I see this as something successful, something that you have put so much into that it's finally paying off. You know, this person's on a stage, this person's being adored. This is like Instagram influence, you know, kind of like being seen by thousands of people, being seen, being noticed, and your hard work paying off. You have the Two of Cups. This is also a soulmate connection. This is, your souls are intertwining with each other. You are one. This is a beautiful card to get. We have the Empress. Empathy, motherhood, love, and kindness. When I think of the Empress, I think Mother Earth, you know, somebody that you respect. We also have Temperance. This is somebody who is patient. The balance between the feminine and the masculine. Being patient, being balanced, being calm. When I look at the Temperance and look at the Empress together, I'm getting, this is a vibe from you guys, from the both of you. You might be somebody who is empathetic, and they might be somebody who is patient. I think if this is what you excel, like if this is what you're looking for, if you're looking for somebody who is patient and kind, who will help you succeed and be the best you can be, that this is somebody coming into your life this year. Maybe they're already in your life, but whoever it is you're thinking about, they are your soulmate. They are a soulmate. Because when I think of soulmates, I think we have more than one. Your best friend could be a soulmate. This particular person is a romantic soulmate, and they could be here to teach you lessons, but I think you both strive to do things. You strive for, you know, being known and greatness. They strive to get the job done, you know, kind of. You both are one. I believe that is literally what I see. Both of you can be one. You know, they hold both the moon and the sun in their hand, and you are the earth. You know, you both work together. It's like a clockwork. I think that's what's going to happen for you, pile number 2. I want to thank you guys so much for coming. If there is anything else you need, anything deeper that you would like to know, pile number 2, you can go ahead and down below in the description there is a website. It is mine, divinateintuitively.com. You can go ahead and order or put a booking in for a reading from me, more in depth. You could also DM me on Instagram. I still will charge there as well. But go ahead and follow on Instagram and, you know, get a good glimpse of what I do. I believe you'll enjoy it if you enjoyed this reading. I also want to thank you for being so empathetic. We don't have enough people who are empathetic in this world today, and I want to thank you for being that. You don't get enough recognition that you need, pile number 2, and you will get that. Alright, thanks again, pile number 2, and I hope to see you in the next video. If you guys want, you can go ahead and subscribe and give this video a big thumbs up. Okay? Thank you, and have a good one. Bye-bye. Hi, pile number 3, and welcome to your mid-2020 romance reading. Alright, let's get into it. Starting with up here, I have the Priestess, well, the High Priestess, my apologies. The Ace of Cups, the 3 of Swords, the 6 of Swords, the Star, the 4 of Pentacles. And I have 2 romance angels, but I'm going to get into that in a minute. Starting with the High Priestess, I see you as somebody who is very intuitive. You are somebody who can gather things without even being told. Sort of just seeing how things are, even with your eyes closed, if that makes any sense. Trusting your gut. You then have the Ace of Cups. This is new beginnings, a new romance, a new love. They have the Three of Swords. Sort of like a heartbreak situation. Somebody is coming into your life and they have broken you. We then have the Six of Swords. This is moving out of a bad situation. Moving away from the rough waters into calm waters. The Star, it's holding on to hope that things are going to get better. The Four of Pentacles, it's just holding on to the things that are yours, to the things that you have. Maybe they're the only things that you have. It's just holding them close to you. Looking at all of these cards together, pile number 3. I see that there's somebody in your life recently who has come in here and they've hurt you. They have hurt you. You knew what this was going to be. You thought this was going to be new, but even though you deep down you knew this was going to end badly. It broke your heart. But you're coming out of that. Pile number 3. You are moving away from these rough waters of love and heartbreak and moving into these calm waters of having hope and being at peace with yourself and with love. You're still holding on to a few things. You're holding on to things that you might need to let go of, but right now they're no longer hurting you. They're no longer giving you any reason to let go. Now let's look at these romance angel cards. One of them says, pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. The other one says, stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. So looking at those cards and then looking at the reading that we have, it makes so much sense. If this person has not hurt you, then I want you to look at the red flags. You are being shown these signs. The universe, your spirit guides, they are pointing you to the direction of saying, hey, listen, this person that's coming into your life, they're not really that good for me. They're hurting me. They are not bringing me joy and peace that I need. But you are ignoring it because you're so optimistic. You are an optimistic person when it comes to love. You want to love blindly and not be worried about it. But unfortunately, sometimes that doesn't happen. And we do get hurt because of it. So my advice for you, especially with this card over here, is that you might be moving away from this pain, this heartbreak, and you may not see that love is coming your way. But with this Star card, with this optimistic card right here, it's telling you to just hold on and have hope, because love is coming your way, but you just need to stay optimistic. You might not be in a great place right now. You may not have been in a great place romantically for the most of this year, but for the rest of this year, you need to stay optimistic and just know that love can come and love will happen for you. You just need to have hope. Stay wishing, even if it's not what you expect it to be, the wish is coming true as. Just stay optimistic. I have faith, and I think you need to as well. You will move away from this heartbreak. This is no longer a part of who you are. You will be able to separate, this. You need this. Keep your intuition and listen to your gut. The cards are telling you that there are things happening around you that you need to pay attention to. So open your eyes. Drink a cup of tea in the morning. Open your eyes and say, wow, what they just did was not really like I expected them to be. Kind of put yourself in a situation of, how do I say this? You need to set your boundaries. If they cross your boundaries, that's a red flag. Boom. If they make you feel like you don't like to be treated that way, that's a red flag. Boom. So kind of just pay attention to those. Don't take too many red flags. 3 strikes and you're out, Mr., Mrs., whoever you are. Don't feel so bad because you'll be better off for it. Okay, pile number 3, I really want you to stay optimistic. Use your intuition and be happy. You have it coming towards you. Don't worry about this heartbreak. You're going to move away from it, I promise. Okay, pile number 3, thank you so much for coming to your mid-2020 romance reading. I want to just say you can go down to the description and click the links there. Check out my Instagram. Check out my website. If you want an in-depth reading, my website, I have prices on there. You can go ahead and choose from one of those and book a reading with me. I will gladly give you that one-on-one action that you need, because I know sometimes these pick a cards are really general and it may not resonate all the way for you. But pile number 3, you are going to be okay. Thank you so much. If you really like this reading, give it a big thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. I will be posting hopefully once a month. I did just get a job, so we're going to try and work around that schedule. Okay, have a good one. Bye, pile number 3. Welcome, pile number 4, to your mid-2020 romance reading. Let's get started. So first, I want to show you I have the Knight of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles, the World, the 8 of Pentacles, and the Queen of Pentacles. And I have 2 romance angel cards. So let's read these first, and then we'll get on to these. Starting with the Knight of Pentacles, I see this person is somebody who's patient, kind. Whoever this could be you or them, but who takes their job seriously, but also takes their time with it. You know what I mean? Like, this is somebody who enjoys the small things in life. Even though they have a horse, they still want to walk. Even though they have, a lot to do, they still want to take their time and enjoy the fine sights that life has to bring them. Then we have the Ace of Pentacles. This is like a new beginning, maybe a new job, maybe something new coming in, new ideas, brightness, happiness coming into your life. Roots, growing, new things to grow from. We have the World. I take the World as a good luck card. This is like you are on top of it. You're on top of the world. You're having a good time. You're enjoying your life, even though sometimes it might be mundane. Then we have the 8 of Pentacles. I take this as balancing your work, balancing your life that you do, and doing things as they come, if that makes sense. Because what we have here is somebody who has all this work over here. They're doing work, but it's like a balance. It's like sometimes they'll do this and sometimes they'll do this, but they're never neglecting it. It's never being neglected from them. They are constantly working and doing their best at growing and doing their things, but they're taking their time and doing it in phases. The Queen of Pentacles is somebody who puts others before herself. Somebody who is really good at giving advice and is kind and listens and brings good things to you. Somebody who is basically, in my opinion, the human embodiment of a warm apple pie. Some people might not like pie, but when you think of apple pie or pumpkin pie, you think of somebody homey, somebody nice, somebody warm and comforting, and that is what I think of when I think of the Queen of Pentacles. So looking at all of this together, so before I read these cards, this is going to be a little difficult. I think what the cards are trying to say is that, yes, you might have somebody coming into your life, but with all of these pentacles, there's a lot of work that needs to be done. Pentacles usually means finances. Maybe this is an actual job, but I'm taking it like this. Work. When you do a job, you work. There's a lot of work that needs to be done before we can live on top of the world and really just be this person that we strive to be. I think this is saying you need to balance your life and have a little bit more patience, because what's happening is you're so ambitious. You want all of this new to come your way. You know, no matter what, you want all of this stuff to happen for you. But the cards are saying you need to have a little patience. Take your time, because you will eventually get there. You're going to be on top of the world. You're calling in our angel cards. Calling in your soulmate. And, your prayers, affirmations, visualizations help bring you together. And love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. So, let's look at it all together. You're so giving. You are so giving. You will give all of your time, all of your hard work to other people, like the Queen of Pentacles. But you won't work on yourself. You know, sometimes we need to stop thinking about other people and look at ourselves. I think it's kind of like charity work. I'm getting really big charity work here. Maybe somebody is going to... No. A lot of messages coming through, guys. There is something that you need to work on first. That is yourself. You have given so much of yourself to other people. You need to love yourself first. How can you expect someone to come into your life and love you if you yourself can't love yourself? If that makes any sense. You know, you have this here is just about balancing everything. I think balancing the love you have. You know, you give so much. Ace of Pentacles, you know, Queen of Pentacles, the World. You are out here doing the most for others, not receiving anything in return. And that can damage us. I think people need to see that you love yourself as well. Take care of yourself, pile number 4. You're calling in your soulmate, so please don't be discouraged. Don't think that this is not a romance reading. I didn't come here to be told about this. You're calling in your soulmate, don't worry. And this person needs to see that you also take care of yourself. You know, they want to know that you take care and be happy and understand that you're important as well. So pile number 4, please take care. Do your best. You know, continue visualizing, continue having those affirmations that you are bringing somebody in. They're going to love you, but just take care. Alright, so pile number 4, that is all I have for you right now. If it resonated, go ahead and give us a big thumbs up. Also, subscribe if you want to hear some more videos and some stuff from me. You can also go to my Instagram, the link is down below, and if you would like a deeper, more one-on-one personal reading, I do offer those as well. In my description, there is a link to my website. You can go ahead there, divinateandintuitively.com, and book a reading with me. Alright, you guys, I want to thank all of you for coming in and all of you for listening to me talk and give you some advice. You obviously don't have to take this advice. It is clearly for entertainment purposes only, but I just hope that if it resonated, if you feel like you need some more, go ahead and come to me. I will always help as much as I can. Alright guys, that is all I have for all of you today. Remember, give us a big thumbs up and subscribe. Also, if you made it this far, if you happened to listen to this whole thing, go ahead and in the comments below, tell me a little something about yourself. Tell me something about the pile you picked. Tell me something about why it resonated, or if it resonated at all. I'm really eager to hear what you guys think about it. Thank you guys again. Have a great one. Bye.